Hello. This is going to be a makeup tutorial for beginners. And I'm not a makeup professional or anything, so this is just how I do my makeup. And the first thing I do is make sure I start with a freshly clean face. So even if you washed your face in the morning and you think it's clean, you still want to start with a freshly clean face, because when you add moisturizer to your face, which you should before you start your makeup, you want it to be able to soak up the moisture. So I've already done that. And then after you moisturize, you want to prime your face. So I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Prepping Primer, and it's like a matte finish. It's a smoothing type thing, and I'm just going to be taking like this much. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to put it on my problem areas where I get, the most dry skin. And you're just going to rub it in like that. If you would like to see a tutorial on how I did my eyebrows, comment below and I'll be glad to get that done. There's so many good primers out there, but I'm using this because if you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest going out and buying expensive products when it's a lot harder using expensive products. Trust me, a lot of them are more pigmented or stronger. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest buying the cheaper products. You can get this from a drugstore and it's cheap. I think I bought this for like $5.99 or something like that. After you prime, you can go ahead with your foundation. So the foundation that I'm going to use is this Aqua BB Beauty Balm. It's kind of filthy, but so I'm gonna just take this and put this here like that. I'm just gonna put that there, and then I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender. Beauty blender looks like this. And you want to make sure that it's clean, and you want to just dab it into you want to dab it into the foundation, and then just place it on your face. All over your face. Okay. You want to make sure you blend it into your ears and under your jawline, because you don't want that to be a total different color than the rest of your face. Now the next thing you want to do is highlight. That's what I like to do. So for highlighting, I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro concealer. It's in the shade the shade Warm Honey. And then I also like to mix it with my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. I like to mix these two because this one is a little dark and then this one is a little too light. So when I mix them, I get the right color. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna do that. You're gonna put this in all the places that you want to be highlighted, which is under the eye, and you're gonna kind of take it in I would say a triangle like shape under the eye. Okay, sorry, I had to reposition the camera so that I can be talking to you guys. Then I'm gonna take the lighter color and just dab it on to the same area. I'm not gonna take as much as this one as I did the other one. Okay. Then I'm also going to take these same 2 shades, and I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. On my forehead, like a triangle shape. And on my chin. Okay. I'm gonna take the other color, the lighter color. Oh, and my Cupid's bow. Okay. So now I'm gonna take my beauty blender again, and I'm gonna blend that out. You want to definitely make sure your beauty blender is damp. To me, it just blends so much better. You don't want it drenched in water. You just want it to be slightly damped. And you're gonna just blend that. So now that you have all of that blended, you want to go ahead and you want to set that area on your face. So you can use translucent powder. I'm going to use some loose powder. It's called NICKAK Makeup Perfection Finishing Powder. So I'm just going to use this to set my face, and I'm going to actually use that same beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab it into the powder like that until you get like something like that. And you're just going to dab it into your places that you highlighted. And the reason why you want to do this is because when you're using liquid makeup products, it will crease like under your eye and on the side of your nose. So I'm just gonna set that so that I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So after you do that, you can just like take a brush. I'm gonna use an Angel powder brush. I got these from the drugstore. They're by Ruby Kisses, and they look like this. I'm just gonna take it and brush the excess off. I'm not gonna set these areas because I don't have much creasing in those areas, so I don't feel like I need to do that. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to contour. So I'm going to take my contour stick, and it is by Kiss. It looks like this. Take the top off here. Looks like this. Now when I contour, I like to suck my cheeks in so I know exactly where I'm contouring. So I like to do this, and I'm gonna take it from like the top of my ear and go like that. Okay, then I'm gonna take it on the side of my nose. Let me get closer so you guys can see. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take it here, here. See? Then I'm also gonna take it down here. You guys can see that. Okay. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, if I can just figure out what I just did with it. 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to use this end because it's clean. I'm just going to blend that in. And whenever I'm doing my contour, I like to do it in an upward motion. So for my nose, I'm going to take a small brush because it is a smaller area and I want my nose to look, you know, snatched, okay? I want that nose to be snatched. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush like this, and I'm going to just blend that out. So I'm going to take it and just like kind of do like a arrow pointing down on your nose, like at the tip. So yeah, and you're just gonna blend it. After you do that, what I like to do is going to go ahead and bronze this beautifulness, bronze it. So I'm going to take my Sheer and Glow bronzer. It's by NICKAK. It looks like this, also a drugstore brand. You can buy it for like $4 at the drugstore. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to take a brush like this and I'm going to just go in with this color right here. This is the bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with that color, and I'm gonna go over those same areas that I contoured. So I'm just gonna go here, you know, put it in there, here. I absolutely love bronzer because it's like, it just, to me, it just like brings everything together, like so beautiful, and it also gives you like a glow. So I'm gonna go over it like that. Now, what I also like to do, just to sharpen my contour a bit, I like to go in with like a lighter shade. This is a contour palette. It's by Ruby Kisses. It's called 3D Color Artist, I believe. It's kind of old, so can't really read the words on there. But I'm gonna go in with that, and I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna take this shade right here. and I'm going to just sharpen my jawline, so I mean my contour. So I'm just gonna go to the bottom of that. And just sharpen it a bit like that. Oh, and I'm also gonna go over my forehead with that same color. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush that I bronzed with after I clean it. I'm just gonna go in and dust that off and blend it into the bronzer a little bit. And I'm going to define my nose a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same palette, the same palette, and I'm going to take the lighter shade. This color, oh no, this color here is barely there. It's barely there, but it's there. I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose. So I'm just gonna blend that in there. Like that. Okay, just a little bit. Now, guys, this here is one of my favorite parts. The highlighter. The highlighter. So you're gonna take that same palette, the Sheer and Glow, and I'm gonna go with the lighter color in the middle. And I'm just gonna take my fan brush, this fan brush, and I'm gonna go in with that color. I am like, this is my favorite part of makeup, is the glow. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna take it on the top of my cheekbone. So like here, and I'm kind of heavy on the glow when it comes down to it, because like I said, this is absolutely my favorite part, and I love, love, love to glow. Look at that, it is absolutely gorgeous. See that? That is a glow for you. Okay? And I'm also going to take it on my cupid's bow right here. Okay. I'm also going to take it down the bridge of my nose, but I'm going to use a smaller brush. I'm going to use this brush to go down the bridge of my nose. And on the tip of my nose. I'm also going to put it like right here on the crease between my bottom lip and my chin. Now for the eyes. I am going to go for like a natural eye, so I'm not going to do much. I'm just gonna take a small brush. You can use, you know, whatever brush fits you. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just use what I have. So I'm going to go in with this palette, and oh, I'm out of that color. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go in with these two colors here that I have. I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade, and I'm gonna go like in the crease of my eye. So like right here. Then I'm going to use this palette and go in with this darker shade here. This darker shade. Also on the crease of my eyelid, but more so at the bottom of the crease. And then I am going to take my eyeshadow palette, which my daughter got into earlier, so it is like a hot mess. Like, it is terrible. But I'm gonna go in with a very light shade. Oh gosh, I don't even want to show you guys this, but I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna go in the beginning of my eyelid. After I clean my brush, I'm gonna go back in with the color that I bronzed with. That color there, I'm gonna go in with that and kind of place it in between the darker shade and the lighter shade to kind of like blend those colors together. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the crease of my eye with the highlighter that I used. I mean, not the crease, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter on the beginning of my eyes. what's gonna bring this whole look together is the eyelashes. So I'm just gonna apply some glue to them. You can use lash glue. I prefer to use the regular hair glue because to me it sticks better and it doesn't burn my eyes. For some reason the lash glue actually burns my eyes. And when you are applying your glue, your lashes, you want to make sure that the glue is a little dry, like tacky a bit, so that way when you put them on they won't slide on your eyes. I'm gonna apply these off camera because I have to get close to the mirror. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner. So I'm just gonna use a black eyeliner pencil and go onto my lash line. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna move on to the lips. For my lips, I'm going to do like a ombre shade. So I'm gonna go in with like a nude color, and this is a lip crayon by Kiss New York. And I'm going to go at the I'm gonna line my lips with this color. Then I'm gonna go in with this pink color, and this is, I believe it's by Ruby Kisses, and it's just like a pink shade, and I'm gonna go in the center of my lips. I want to add a shine to that, so just gonna go in with some clear lip gloss. And this is the finished look. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me do more videos like this, turn on your post notifications. Thank you guys for watching.